What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Christ169, Mark. Actually, sorry, it's Mark coming to you live with another upload. I'm gonna get this news out of the way first. Updating my channel. Where am I going? A lot of you guys have messaged me privately on Facebook and also on Steam, places like that, and also Xbox. Mostly Xbox and on Facebook. I appreciate you guys' support. I really do. I appreciate you guys' time and care to care about somebody like me who just rambles on about stuff for weeks and weeks on end, right? I didn't know that I touched a lot of you guys' lives. That my videos help you guys, piece together what you need to do in your life. I didn't know that. I did not know that me doing this, is actually helping you in any way. I did not know that, and for that I'm grateful. So I decided, a lot of thought, to talk to my brother-in-law, talk to my family about it, friends about it around here, and told and I decided with a lot of understanding. There's a lot of people out, like me out there, YouTube creators who are gaming and also who are into tech as well. I decided to do one thing and one thing only that I can do to help be different from everyone else is to continue on what I'm doing. That's right, you heard me right. I am not going anywhere. I'm staying where I'm at. I'm not changing my channel to a all in one channel. I want to keep myself up to date with on gaming news and trends. And no better to start with the Helldivers 2 situation. Because now it seems like now that Helldivers 2 has lost over 90% of its player base. And the Sony fanboys are cheering about this. I never thought a fan base would be happy about one of their exclusive games dying, but I guess if Call of Duty fanboys can cheer on it, Halo fans can cheer about their game demise, why not one of Helldivers 2 fan base? And I'm kind of following my finger now, sorry. I'm talking to you. But my channel's going to stay the same. I'm staying where I'm at. In the YouTube base, I'm not leaving. You guys need people like me on here to do stuff. So you guys' messages on Facebook, stuff like that, and I do appreciate that. Um, TikTok would be more of my real life scenario stuff. TikTok would be where I go and do 10-minute videos on real life stuff and political stuff. I'll do it on there because people hate me on TikTok anyway, so it's great. Um, sorry, we're live, baby. So I can't take that sneeze back. I can't edit that sneeze out. We're live. So what am I talking about? Helldivers. Okay, you might be. Helldivers 2 lost 90% of the player base. Sony fanboys are happy. Updated my channel. I already did that already. That's already done. Now, what you're talking about the Helldivers 2 situation? Very simple, guys. Unless you've been living on a rock for the last 4 months, or 5 months, 6 months now, like Helldivers 2 came out with Arrowhead came out with Helldivers 2 about 6 months ago. Okay, and by doing so, it came out 6 months ago. They came out with their situation at hand. They came out with everything they needed to do. They created a great game. They created a great game. Sorry, guys, I got something going on here. They created a great game, and they decided to try to destroy that great game with stupidity and with some retarded nonsense And I think the biggest thing is what they did was create an avenue of stupidity. What they did, thank you, man. What Helldivers 2 has done is revolutionized the PvE genre of games. And what Sony has done was take a chisel and hammer to that and literally destroy the creation that they created because of the fact that they didn't like the fact that it was not something they could, tag PlayStation Network to and slap PlayStation Network on because they had to bolster their numbers. Steam has almost a what 100 million people, 200, 500 million people. There's people playing Counter Strike with 800,000 people playing Counter Strike too. Okay, I check these games on Steam player count, and I'm gonna check again. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do some Steam. I'm gonna do some check player counts here because I want to make sure people understand this because it's sad to me that a game have this much success. There's 25,000 people playing right now. Helldivers 2 right now. 39,000 24-hour peak. This game people have lost 2,000. 23,000, 73,000, 75,000, 60,000 players in the last, since it came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 6 months, it lost a lot of players. And yeah, and due to that, it's probably going to be the issues with with uh, with the fact that people lost the way to play because PlayStation Network is PlayStation being a dick about it and don't want to give everybody a chance to play games. Counter Strike lost 14,000 players. They're still sitting at 889,602 players, 21 players. 24-hour peak, 1,254 players. I'm telling you guys this for a reason. Because I'm telling you guys this for a reason. It's because there is a problem out here. How can Counter Strike be a game that's blowing the shit? Now, granted, I know Counter Strike is different than Call of Duty and Battlefield and other crap. I get that. That game has been out since 1998. The new one came out in 2002, Counter Strike 2. Yes, it's a wartime simulator. You don't follow orders, you die. Very simple. Real life. Kind of cool. But the Steam community was hoisting Helldivers 2 up and literally carrying around on a little table, a little chariot cart thing, carrying around and making it great. 14.5 million people, and half of them were from PC. And all of a sudden, Sony comes in, drops their drawers, and just shits on the face of the PC gamer, and then they wonder why their games don't work. I work up at Lowe's, those distribution center. I've been at Lowe's 19 years. Um, but the issue I'm having is that there is the situation is this. You have people out there playing these games, okay? Playing these games, enjoying themselves. Sony comes in, takes the game away. Now, granted, 80 countries, 100 million countries, but 80 million countries can't play the game legally because different countries, they say they can't have PlayStation Network in there because, there are probably some kind of territories that's under a certain rule, maybe, a dictatorship, or they're, provinces that can't, so they're kind of, iffy. They're on an iffy ground. Okay, iffy grounds. They can't really have it. Okay, cool. So those get a pass, okay, because, they ain't the people's fault. It's the government's fault for not getting their shit together. But the other thing is this too, is this. You have people that are playing this game, enjoying this game, and loving it. Sony fanboys are fisting in the air, pissing mad because Sony dropped one knee because PC gamers are like, hey, we're returning this game. We don't want this crap. We're not going to buy your game anymore because you're forcing our brothers and sisters that can't play and fight for freedom, not be able to fight for freedom. And they made the calling, and I'm reading about this for a couple months. I told you guys I'm going to do a video about this, so I wanted more information. I come to find out that a lot of countries that didn't have access, have Steam, can still access the game. But once they refund the game, they have access to play the game. So it's more like Halo 2. Hey, you have to leave your PC on. It turns off. If you have it on your hard drive or SSD, especially SSD, as long as you don't refund it through Steam and take it off, you can play as long as you want. And that's pretty cool. And that's one PlayStation allowed. So some countries to do. So all those 180 million countries, probably around 100 million of them actually had access to the game. It's just with this damn firestorm of BS going on right now, it kind of killed the mood for a lot of people. And Sony fanboys are cheering the fact that this game is suffering. And I think it's very sad because we have people out there that don't understand that this game was being hoisted up by the PC fan base. And I think PlayStation fanboys need to understand this. And we really need to get this and drive this home to them. That Ghost of Tsushima came out and sold very well. Last of Us 2 is rumored to come out, remastered on PC. Spider-Man 2 is rumored to come out on PC. Do you want PC game going, nah, I don't want that shit. Because the bad taste in their mouth from the Sony fanboys laughing at the fact that Helldivers 2, a great fun game that people can play and enjoy and have an all-around blast with their friends, is being segregated to a dictatorship by Sony because Sony wants us to log in a PlayStation Network account. I have a PSN account. I have had PS5 like for 5 years almost now. But I logged into it to play Horizon Forbidden West. It doesn't bother me. I care less. Okay? But a lot of people out there could not get a PlayStation. And places like Ukraine, we had to buy a PlayStation 5 or PS4 just to play it on PC. Okay? And this is insane shit of it all. Okay? Ukraine's caught in a war right now. People being blown out of their damn building, their houses, literally blown out of their damn houses. And here comes big bad Sony want to take away their game because their country is going to war against a bigger country for whatever reason. Politics didn't matter because they stole the goose or the pig was somebody else's pig in Russia. I don't know, don't care. Okay? When we're living 5,000-10,000 miles away, we don't have no dog in that fight. So I don't worry about it. Let countries blow each other up before I care, because all they're going to do is blow each other up anyway. Because it's just started with the first guy threw the first rock at somebody else, and they started a rock war back when they had no gunpowder and no swords yet. So people find a way to kill each other. It's just a lot easier now with guns, bombs, and pushing a button or pull a trigger. But I would hope people would pull triggers and kill bugs and robots on Helldivers 2. The only killing people do. But that's something that I guess does not matter to a lot of people. And Sony's one of them. And Sony proved their point that they want us to be subservient to the company. They want us to have memberships and paid memberships. Listen, I'm all for Sony expanding the PC. It's a big, gigantic country called PC that Microsoft's been drilling in and getting out that sweet money out of. Granted, they hadn't been very good for Microsoft that much, but if they actually use some common sense, release some good games, people will buy it. But my biggest thing is this. Here. And I think that people need to understand what goes on here and really understand what really needs to be going on. I think that people need to take consideration that other countries may not be able to experience this game or games plural, but Steam has access to a lot of countries. And Microsoft sees this like, you know what, we can make more money off this by putting it on Steam and not having people required to do Xbox, you know, link account because maybe they don't have Microsoft in their area. Well, they probably do. They have a PC. Most have PCs that have Windows on them, but if you have Linux or whatever, you can still play Helldivers 2 technically, not Helldivers 2, but PlayStation game, I mean Xbox games, somewhat. But if Microsoft embraces Linux, because Steam is Linux, actually, by the way, um, and that's why it's never been hacked, though. Why Steam has never been hacked successfully. And they embrace that, they can change the world of gaming to putting their stuff on PC gaming and not even worry about Xbox anymore. So Sony needs to take a real step back and think, you know what? These guys, little X over here, they may find the secret formula to go into PC and put all the games on PC, screw the console, have a set-top box, and to put every game on PC and make hundreds of millions of dollars. While we're sitting here with a bunch of Xbox PlayStation fanboys looking on their controllers and kissing their consoles, and we only making 20 million, and Microsoft's making billions of dollars off their games because PC fan base is a lot bigger. That makes a lot more sense to me. Maybe it's you too out there. But I feel that Sony is not going to listen because they don't care. They have other games coming out. Helldivers 2 is just a drop in the bucket, a flick in the pan of certain things that they want to sell. And they don't care if the game makes good money or not because they just want the money to create other games, but they can't do that if they keep pissing off PC gamers, myself and yourself included, you guys out there who are out there. So in closing of this video here, amazing. I work up at Lowe's at DFC at the Lowe's in Coopertown. I've been there 19 years. But in closing, it's understandable that people have a relatively useful admiration and respect to their consumers and not treat every consumer like a damn freaking pigeon with money in their hands, to actually care about what they have to say and do. And I think what happens is, mostly more than not, is that these companies get so big, Microsoft, Sony, all of them are guilty of it, that they treat us like we're just walking around with wallets in their hand. They take money out of wallet anytime they want to. And this is what live services did earlier today. Live services are kind of dying because people are not really wanting to keep doling out money like ATM machines to live services. They want to pay one time and that's it. Unless something good expansion, like like your Cyberpunks or your Resident Evils or your Red Dead 2 expansions and stories. If you don't want to pay to play because somebody has to. Well, thanks, amazing. But I don't think that Sony's going to care about what I have to say or what you have to say, anybody have to say. Sony wants to make money. And you'll make more, you attract more flies with honey than vinegar. And Sony's using vinegar right now to attract flies. And they won't. Microsoft's trying to attract ants, flies, bees, bears, whatever they can with honey. Because right now they're in a dire strait. And then I'll do another video on Microsoft strategy, probably later today or tomorrow. I'll do a Microsoft strategy, what they're really doing, because right now it's pretty interesting what they're doing. They're releasing some good bang games coming out this year and next year that are going to be good. I think will be pretty much will turn the tide towards Xbox made Game Pass Ultimate sales, not really console sales, but turn the tide on on their gaming prowess. When you're looking at Microsoft and you're seeing them and everybody point laugh at them. Oh, not like, oh, the games came out, the games they did their showcase on were really good, and some bangers there. Sony one kind of sleeper hits. They have an Overwatch wannabe out there. They have some other ones I don't really care about, but we'll find out which one sells better. And I guarantee you, it ain't gonna be the one with the PlayStation logo on it. Um, Granted, PS5 still sells well, but people are buying PCs. And that will be my video, guys. Really, thank you for watching the video. Thanks, Amazing, for watching my video. Thank you guys for chiming into it. Once again, guys, if you have any questions, you can message me always on my Facebook page. Private message me or message me on Steam. If you have me on Steam, message me, whatever. And, you guys concerned about my channel changing? Like I said, my channel wasn't changed. I was going to change my channel to a multi-channel, but realized a lot of people messaged me on Facebook about it, told me not to do that because there's a lot of people do it already, and I didn't know until I typed in YouTube, multi-channel or different channels I looked into. There's a lot of people doing different things, and the gaming channels are kind of shrinking. So, well, maybe I can stay on gaming channel for a while because I'm a gaming tech channel. So I'll stay here for a while longer, see what happens. I'll give it another year or two, see what happens, and hopefully my channel's grown a lot. And my video is almost 700 right now. So, and I thank all my 130 subscribers. I thank you all, as well as you, Amazing, for being my moderator this time. Thank you for being my moderator. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you guys. Take care of yourselves. Peace out. God bless all of you. Peace.